In the last 24 hours, Worldcoin went up by more than 50%. Now the question is, who's actually buying here? Is there something fundamental going on? Who is pushing this? This is the rally I'm talking about. We are currently at $3.81, more than 50% up just in the last 24 hours. And with that rally, we have reached an all-time high. I'm not going to bore you with the fundamentals or with discussing the team, etc. We have already done this on this channel 4 months ago, on the 5th of August. So feel free to check out that video if you're simply looking for the fundamentals. I'm not sure though if the fundamentals are the most important thing right now. It's altcoin season, all kinds of meme coins even are pushing up right now. Worldcoin might get manipulated, but let's look at the on-chain data. Before we go into the nitty-gritty details, this is where Worldcoin can be traded, and the trading volume is very heavily centralized. Most of trading happens on Binance. Only 0.6% happens on a decentralized exchange. And on top of that, there is a thriving perpetual futures market, a thriving market with bets on the price, where the token itself doesn't even exchange hands. The market cap of Worldcoin is 400 million. The trading volume on those perpetual futures, on those bets on the price, is more than 3 times that, 1.4 billion. So this gives us a first idea of price manipulation. This is how the game works. You run a sports betting house and you allow people to bet on either team A or team B winning. Now on top of having that sports betting house, you also have a big impact on the game. You bought the referee and you can decide if team A or team B wins. This is pretty much how centralized exchanges use the perpetual futures market. Centralized exchanges own a lot of the supply of the coin, and so they can pump up the price or they can depress the price, depending on where most people bet on the perpetual futures market. If most customers currently bet on rising prices, then you simply just dump the price. You move all of those tokens on a decentralized exchange, selling it off, crashing the price, making those people that bet on rising prices on the perps get liquidated. The same of course works the other way around, right? When everybody's betting on falling prices, then the centralized exchanges can simply buy up more of the supply. They already hold so much that they don't have to buy that much to push the price further. Now that's the story, but still, let's have a look at some data here. Worldcoin is an inflating token. The number of tokens expands over time relatively quickly. And as such, the demand for WLD has to grow at least the same rate. Now, who's currently buying the token? What do we see on chain? It becomes very interesting because this confirms our manipulation thesis. On the left side, you've got the number of holders that hold at least 0.1 tokens, the retail people. It's 37 cents worth of the token. People just have some residuals from prior swapping left. In the middle, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least 100 tokens. So now we are looking at $379 worth of the token. It's only roughly 3,000 wallets. On the right side, we've got the number of whales. 10,000 tokens, $38,000 worth of the coin. Now, isn't that interesting? Most demand happens by the small potatoes. The whales also accumulated, but not as quickly, relatively speaking. And we also didn't see on any of those charts the number of holders suddenly shooting up. But why did the price shoot up? All of that price increase did not happen on chain, did not happen in a decentralized manner where people use their hardware wallets to swap different tokens. All of that increase happened on the centralized exchange, namely on Binance. And so yes, I do believe that this is price manipulation. That being said, it's very hard to say how long this manipulation will go on. Because here's the thing, right? When this catches on and more people are going to trade for Worldcoin, then of course Binance is incentivized to create even more volatility, even more ups and downs, generating more fees, generating more attention, making more money in the process. But remember the analogy I used just a few moments ago. This is a game where the sports betting house has bought the referee. Binance can decide where this price will go. And so as such, I personally do not touch this token whatsoever. I don't want to be involved in it, no matter if it goes up or down or in circles. I do not care. I want to get into tokens that have a lot of hype, that have a lot of broad adoption, where a lot of retail people buy in, but also where the whales continue to accumulate and where I don't just see the pumps on the centralized exchanges. Those are the kinds of tokens that have way more stable trends that you can trade way easier, at least in my opinion. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.